That was too close. However, I prefer close to the alternative. If that bomb had gone off, well, let us just say, those of us left would all be learning how to speak Russian about now. Luckily, that is not the case. You and your team have foiled Stalin at every turn. And this was the coup de grace. The information obtained by your soldiers indicates those missiles was the only one Stalin had ready to launch. Was the atomic threat lifted? The time is right to launch our strike on the USSR. Your job is to clear the St. Petersburg area so that our ships can offer naval support to ground forces moving towards Moscow. Start by destroying the Soviet command center here. Once they are cut off from communications with Moscow, clear the naval passage so our ships can move up the river.
Welcome back to Command & Conquer Red Alert for PlayStation, and it's time to strike at the Soviet Union.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Here we are. In this mission here we get 2 MCVs. The reason for that is, that's at least my assumption, that we can establish bases on both sides of the river, but I'm not going to do that. Instead I'm going to deploy both of them right away, and then we get a construction speed bonus, which is going to be quite nice. Let's move north with these guys here, just so we can defend ourselves against Soviet attacks. This mission here does have a time limit, but it's 2 hours, well, 2 westward time hours, which is fairly generous, so you don't really have to worry about too much. They also give you a large starting budget, and while there are 2 Soviet bases, one of them is cut off from us via the water, and it's inactive initially, so that's another advantage. Let's actually check out that corner there. One of the light tanks can do that, and then we have to see where the rest of the ore on this map here is, or rather on this side of the river. We probably should have moved one of the MCVs up north, but actually we do have a decent amount of resources here, so yeah, looks like we don't have to worry about money for the foreseeable future, and we might just build some refineries in the north at one point, but we'll see about that. So for now, just check out what we have here. There seems to be a passage through here. The question is, will the Soviets move through there? Well, they may or they may not, we'll see. Let's get a radar. Yeah, I guess if we hang out here, probably not. So let's just build buildings to the north, and then we can establish stuff there as well, once it comes to that. Okay, let's get our arms factory. And you can explore a little bit more. So the river here, which is supposed to be the Volga, even though the Volga doesn't really flow near St. Petersburg, but well, whatever. Geography was never Command & Conquer strength in general. The map is just all over the place, so we don't really have to worry about that. So seems like we're safe-ish here, so no need to worry about. There we go. Stuff here. Yeah, let's just bridge it a little bit more, and let's get our tech center, so we can get that spy satellite going. Yeah, I'm going to get some anti-air up here as well, but one thing at a time. And let's get you over here then. And yeah, this seems to be fine otherwise. So you hang out here. You'll be built here. And let's get... oh, we can build a gap generator here. That's interesting. You can't build a gap generator on the PC at any point during the PC campaign. One of the reasons being that... oh, we've got low power. We'll fix it in a moment. One of the reasons being is that there's absolutely no point
Building.
because let's build you here. The gap generator just doesn't work against the AI. There's just no way it affects them because they don't see the shroud at all. So there's no point in building them, even if you could build them. One of the reasons why that's important is because you actually start with gap generators in one of the missions. So what you can do is simply sell those to save power and not worry about that, because there's pretty much no point in getting them otherwise. So at least unless you play against a human player, then they can actually be fairly annoying. Alright, so satellites on the way. Or maybe the shroud does work on the AI in this version of the game. To once I kinda doubt it, so yeah, I kinda doubt it. There we go, and now you're dead. Oh, great, now I have to deal with you. But that's okay. That's okay. Just get over here and... I hate it when they do that. I might just have to get a camo pillbox here. Yeah, whatever, I'm going to get a pillbox there. Can't be bothered to get anything else. Why are you just hanging out there? Well, never mind. Maybe you're on patrol. I know this is overkill, but I don't really care. And there we go. We probably want a service depot too, but we'll get to that. And here we go. And after that, I think we're going to get a longbow fleet. But for now we're good. And soothing music is playing. The spy satellite is like 1/4 finished or so. There we go. I'm going to place you here. Did I hear machine gun fire? I don't see anything. Don't see anything on the radar, so I think we're good. Let's build that service depot. Anybody who's severely damaged, which I guess you two. And let's maybe get one more of you, just so we get even more of that sweet, sweet money. There we go. And then we're going to get... Oh wait, why did I do that? I don't know. Never mind. Shouldn't have done that. The interface is still... It's a bit different than the PC, even if you do use the mouse, so there's that. What's happening here? Oh, they're strafing us here now. Well, that's okay. We might just have to get some mobile anti-air here. But more about that later. For now, time to get a chopper fleet. I guess we can get some rocket... Yeah, let's get some rocket soldiers. And time to get you over here. You are, well, not severely damaged, but let's get a couple of you. Yeah, let's just station you here. Whom are you attacking? These guys? Yeah, that's fine. A rocket soldier and two there, and we should be good. Let's build 2 or 3 more, and then we're good. This is getting mildly annoying, but it should be fine once we have these guys here, unless those get attacked as well. Because the Yak is effective against infantry, even if it's controlled by the human player. So we can finish this mission in 2 ways. The first one is to... Do we have... Were we attacked by a V-launcher here? Maybe, we'll see. Well, we were definitely attacked by a mammoth tank here. Oh yeah, there's a V-launcher as well. That's not so helpful. But we'll get to that. Okay, just kill these guys here, please. I think we should get some more tanks. Because otherwise it's not going to end well. Yeah, and we need to fix everyone here. But thankfully artillery does a decent amount of damage against these folks. You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to get everyone back here. This just isn't worth it. Let's get more of you.
Unit ready.
And let's maybe get another one of these. That should also kill the choppers. Once we're in range here. You just get over here. Not worth hanging out here. And I think the chopper is going to come after us. Wow, you have more range than I thought you had, and you're dead. Alright, more choppers please. And there we go. Spy satellite is good to go. As you can see, there's a base here, but it's not really ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to blow up that construction yard. We could capture it. And we don't want to... Do we want to fly over the water here? I don't think we want to. But what we can do here is just land here and then fly north. That should be relatively safe. Now you can establish a base of your own on the other side of the river. That's not really necessary, so I'm not going to bother for the most part. The Soviet base here has a weakness, and there are these power plants here. But even taking that into account, it's not really terribly impressive. Okay, we need more anti-air. Anti-air in the north. That's okay, we can do that. So these choppers here do not show on the radar, which is interesting to say the least. Okay, let's blow up that construction yard. And let's get more anti-air here. And time to get you guys fixed again. Which is fine. And then let's get another one of you, just in case. Who's hanging around here? Oh, Mammoth tank. That's alright. That's okay. Oh, that was enough to blow up the construction yard already? Wow. I did not quite expect that. That was only 6 of these guys. Not bad. Not bad at all. What are you doing? I don't know, but we are going to kill you nevertheless. And that's my chopper fleet. That gave me a heart attack for a second, but that's okay. Were these guys even attacked? Yes, but not... They didn't really sustain any significant damage here. So what are you going to do? Really? We're going to play that game? Oh, you just kind of went away. Okay. Oh, you're attacking that guy. Okay, that's alright. The planes generally hit these harvesters slower than... Okay, so this basically has been neutered. What's happening here? Oh, sending these guys here after us. That's okay. You can just attack that guy. And you... Well, you actually didn't miss, so never mind. And you kill that guy, please, and you've healed yourself. And I think I'm going to build another tank or two. And I should probably build a second arms factory so I can spam these guys faster. And dead. Alright, everything's coming up nicely, isn't it? You know what, I don't think I like your construction yard, wherever it is. Yeah, let's just blow it up. And I don't think I like your arms factory either. And I don't think I like you guys. There's not a whole lot of things I like on this map here. It's okay, we'll get there. Let's build this here. Dead. Yeah, this is going to work just fine. You guys are kind of hanging around here. I guess those came out of the construction yard, and now they're trying to get to my base and take revenge, but can't because they don't have a transport. But they're trying nevertheless. That seems to be the standard behavior in the older CNC games for the... There we go, and you're dead. For units that come out of buildings, they just go straight for your base. You hang out here or whatever. Is any of you damaged? Not really. So they don't even have proper anti-air there, do they? Not really. No, not at all. Weak. Great, more of you guys. Well, we're going to put an end to that soon. Great, artillery is 0 backup. That's my favorite artillery. If I deselect these guys while they're flying, I can no longer reselect them. So let's just try to keep them selected, blow up their arms factory, and then blow up their barracks. We can take out all their stuff here, but we'll get to that. Yeah, I think they deliberately give this base here weak anti-air defenses. And boom. Oh, and that Mammoth tank still came out of that facility. Interesting. Did you sustain any... Everybody just fix themselves. And I need to really blow up those stupids. Those stupid airfields, because the planes, they are not really a threat, but they're just annoying. And these guys are trying to get over to me. They're trying really hard. With rather limited success. You are sort of kind of damaged, but that's okay. Oh, actually, I didn't blow that up. That's okay. Yeah, I'm going to blow up the airfields next. And then we can... Yeah. So there's two ways you can handle this. We can either just wait until the time limit is up, then we have to escort some ships to the north. Those are not under our control and they're easy prey for submarines. Or we can just kill everything and then they automatically come for us. So no more production facilities except for the airfields. That's rather convenient for me. All of you repaired. Yes, you're repaired enough, let's put it that way. Didn't even lose that chopper. That's okay with me. And these, what are you even doing there? Oh, you're harvesting. Wait, what? Where are you harvesting? You should be harvesting down here, really. Because everything else is kind of too dangerous. Okay. Everybody get over here. And then these pesky airfields are going to get it. Also, they were harvesting here. That's actually okay. So the airfield is going to die, and they have 4 of those. No wonder that was so annoying. And they've got 2 Apaches. You know what, since these are actually here, I think I'm going to kill those first. The good thing about longbows is they can attack flying units, so the Apache will rise up and then it's going to get itself killed nevertheless. There we go. Then let's kill that. That guy's going to attack and maybe kill 1 or 2 of my choppers. I don't really care, I want these guys dead now. They're annoying and... Oh, didn't even manage to kill this guy here. What a shame, but that's okay. Okay, let's... Oh yeah, there we go. Let's build another one of you. Thankfully, that doesn't really take all that long, considering how many of these chopper pads I have. And I didn't really need that other guy, did I? But never mind. Speaking of which, I think I'm going to roll my tanks in as well, so let's take out their Tesla coils. And then maybe the artillery here. And then we can just roll in and murder everyone. As we should. And let's build 1 or 2 more of these. There we go. And now you're going to get it. And let's see whether we can kill this Tesla coil here as well. May as well make good use of our choppers. And let's kill, I don't know, let's kill this one here too. That's okay. We're going to get there. We should also get a bridge of power plants over here so we can build some... Actually, I think I'm going to use regular power plants for that, just so we can get some... There we go. Some naval yards up there. Yeah, these are constructed in absolutely no time now that we have multiple construction yards. Build another 1 or 2 of these. That was not necessary, but never mind. And here we go. Maybe, you know what, I'm just going to use the advanced ones. I think they're a little bit larger, even though they're built more slowly. Here we go. What can you blow up? What are you doing? Don't do that, please. Don't. Neither will you. You're just going to get yourself killed. Harvest down here. I'll blow that base up soon, then you can do that. There we go. And then let's just attack them. I think my strike force is strong enough. Or at least will be... What are you doing here? Why are you... Oh yeah, you're still alive because... I'm just going to get you over here so you can lure that guy into my units. So here we go. So where are you now? Annoying Apache? Or Hind? Hind, whatever, however the correct pronunciation of that is. Let's blow you up. Let's have you guys gather here. I'm just going to put you down here for no real reason. It's not like I don't have the power for that. And then we're going to put you down here. We're going to build a naval yard here, and we're also going to hope that we don't have to face too many submarines right here where we build them. Otherwise we'll have to pump out ships while we are... Let's get some destroyers, yeah, while we are doing that. We also want to eliminate these defenses here because they are rather lethal. And we don't want to lose our stuff, of course. So you will be my primary naval yards. Oh, look at that. That's actually good, so we can face these two guys here without having to face the rest. Or do you... I think this guy here just revised his decision to face me here. These guys here... Okay, you know what? Everybody's going to get their shells today. These tanks are heavy. They can withstand a lot of tank shells. Like from other tanks. You just get over here and kill everything. And where can I build this? So I can build this here. That's good. You can hang out here and kill those. You get up here. So there's flame infantry there. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. You kill that guy. Those guys don't seem to be terribly interested in actually defending themselves. I'm okay with that. So there are the submarines. Kind of what I wanted to avoid, but okay. Maybe you should actually attack that guy, or you should fix yourself. There's a lot of submarines on here, so getting all of those killed is kind of annoying, but it's okay. We can get a sonar, but I'm not quite sure whether I want to. For now we're good. Let's just destroy these airfields here. So this finally stops. Okay, I just need to build more of you before I can go anywhere here. You shut up, thank you. So do you. And we have to blow up this here as well if we want to deprive them of power, but we'll get to that. And we're kind of running low on funds, but that's okay because we can harvest here now. And let's get an engineer. Kill the dogs. Kill the power plants. And kill everyone in the power plants. Okay. There's only so many resources left here, so you please start harvesting here. So there's just their harvester, so that's fine with me. Let's get over here and intercept that harvester. And where is my... There's my engineer. Engineering. You can get over here. Awesome. That's affirmative. And you can start taking out the anti-air here. And someone just got themselves squished. Delicious. Do we have any more? Yeah, you've got more harvesters standing around here who are not doing anything. It's okay. You can harvest here as well.
base is under attack.
Is it? Is it really? Did we... Was it just another air attack? You know what, who cares? So that one's dead as well. No more stupid planes here. And where's that engineer? Engineer's on its way. His way, rather. That's fine with me. Let's have you attack this refinery here, which I'm going to take over. So I can deliver ore to this position here and don't have to go all the way back to my base. Those harvesters. This is going to be a bit annoying because it's going to... So if one of you guys attacks it, is it going to lose health faster than it's being repaired? Or is it... Seems to be an almost perfect balance here. Okay. Let's do it like this then. This should do the job. If it doesn't work, I can always... There we go. Okay. There we go. Got our own refinery here. Sweet. Please don't destroy my refinery. And we... Can we actually sneak up here? I think we can, or at least infantry can, because those guys could go down here. And you... No, you're not going to go harvester hunting. There we go. You kill that guy, and I should probably do something with my longbows. Such as... killing my entire air here. There we go. And you can kill the rest of these buildings here. And I'm just going to build another refinery there for good measure. Should have taken over the Soviet construction yard just so I have even more. Like even more for a build speed bonus, but that's not really necessary. And let's get another one of you. And no more radar. And boom. Yeah, as you can see, this mission is fairly trivial. The Allied mission, they can't... Wow, 3 engineers out of that. They kind of reflect how the Allies go through the campaign, that the initial missions are the ones that are difficult, whereas some of the later ones, not all of them, but some of them are most certainly easier than they used to be. But that's fine by me. Let's destroy you as well. And take that... Just that canal. Eat it. Kill the soldier here, please. And... Come on. There we go. And you're dead. I could go for the sonar here, but I don't really care, so I'm not going to bother. Oh wow, that can hit me from here. That's not good. But it's fine. Let's build a couple more of these fellows. And then let's see whether we can get a vehicle up here. So I guess we can slip through there. That's interesting, because that means we can just get up here and have a much easier time destroying all of that. So just get up here, because there's 0 ground defenses there. How convenient. What's... Oh, that's... Oh, 2 tanks here, whatever you're doing there. Well, someone could just go Tesla zapped, but that's okay. We're up here now, so that's really all we want. And that means we also didn't have to sacrifice anyone to any of my choppers here to get those power plants destroyed, but who cares at the end of the day. Let's just destroy you anyway. And oh, you're going to go for me. Oh no, that engineer's coming. They have no defenses. I actually do have no defenses. That's okay, a bunker should do the job. And you guys can destroy... Squish. I'm ready for you, engineer. Oh, I guess someone parachuted out of there. That's okay. Now we have a bunch of mammoth tanks, which can't really do anything. That's okay with me too. And how many of these ships do I have? A fair amount. But I think I want a couple more. We want to clear this entire path here because we don't want to risk losing any of... there we go. There's the first sub... Oh, there's all the submarines. Keep moving. Please don't miss these guys. And
Unit ready.
I'm going to get you some reinforcements too. And then let's just have everyone gather here. And then we're going to clear this.
Unit
Oh,
ready.
that soldier is going to come for us, but the bunker is waiting. We are ready, mostly. I think these bases are the same house, so they should share power. Or at least the central cluster of defenses should get its power from these power plants here. So once they want to make this more of a challenge, they probably should have given me a time limit of 1 hour. That would have been a bit more of a challenge. It would have been enough to eliminate all the defenses, but maybe not to kill everything on the map that's Soviet. It's a bit annoying to destroy everything on the eastern half of the map, because I have to coordinate my choppers for that a little bit better, and it's just a bit annoying, really. Pesky. And there we go, got those choppers. Ready to go and ready to, I don't know, destroy this mammoth tank here. There we go. Artillery shells really help here. They're good against infantry, and they deal splash damage. Neat little trades. And we're almost done with this base here. It's just this one flag battery left and 2 power plants. Sweet. Then all we need is to destroy the defenses in the center of the island, which should be depowered now. So there we go. Got that mammoth tank taken out, hopefully. It took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but that's okay. These power plants here, they're based on a, I think, coal power plant from the UK. So it's a very characteristic look. I'm not quite sure that was like a unified look used for several power plants, but one of them definitely looks like this. Alright, so this has been taken care of. In this case you can go down here and kill those guys. And you can also order you guys to kill more stuff. Namely, I guess, yeah, you can kill this guy here, who's isolated. And then you can go submarine hunting. We're just going to scan the entire canal here. The Volga, or whatever row this actually is. Who knows? More submarines? I really wish there was a better submarine detection ability. I know I could have gotten the sonar, but it only gives you sight for a limited amount of time. And so we have to scan the entire river anyway, so who cares? Let's get you set up here. And I think then we're done with the guys. Maybe I should build gunboats, because these guys are so slow, but they're also more sturdy and they can attack land targets over a greater range, so I guess that's an advantage. The good thing is, as soon as the timer stops and the ships show up, that means you have successfully... You know what, you stand here. You have successfully cleared the river. Is it? Where? And how? Oh. More submarines. Well, I should have known that, shouldn't I? I didn't think these would ever move. I thought they would just stay wherever they... Where do you guys come from? You're off-map planes. Great. I love that. Off-map planes are my favorite planes. Okay, so let's just rebuild you. That was cheap. That was cheap. But it's okay. Because we're just going to throw even more... Just going to throw husks or hulls at this problem. And why does this repair work occasionally but not always? It's a mystery. Okay, so there we go. You know what? It isn't really necessary to build all of these. We're just going to clear this. Oh, whoa, where did you come from? You just submerged, emerged, not submerged. Here. I think we're going to destroy some of this stuff here with our ships, including this stuff here. But first we're going to move along here and try to clear out more submarines. And we just move north, and let's see. These should be depowered, unless there are some sort of magical Tesla coils that don't need power that's actually visible on the map. That does happen occasionally, even though in that case they tend to give them just power plants that are not visible to the player, but that are still present. There should be another submarine here. The law of symmetry dictates it. Well, I guess not today. That's okay. Okay, time to blow up stuff. You can just hang out here because those are base defense, so those will be auto-attacked. And in the meantime, you can blow up this last mammoth tank. There we go. Isn't that great? And kill the rifleman too. Everybody needs to die on this map. And there we go. Oh, how do you have... Oh, yeah. Yeah, never mind, never mind. Should have known that. But it's okay, because I've got enough ships I can throw that at that problem. And here we go. What's... Oh, there's another submarine there, of course. Not quite sure what's surprised about that. And... dead. That's okay too. You can take care of that. When submarines are damaged, they can't actually submerge properly anymore, or they need a long time to do so. Which is quite convenient if you have damaged them. If you have the submarines yourself, not so convenient, because obviously I guess can just spam more of you. It's not going to need you for anything else. It's slightly less convenient because... do we really want to kill all these dogs here? We'll see whether we have to do that. We can do that in one swoop once we have taken care of these power plants here. But first, the choppers will do it. And what's happening here? Really, guys? Really? Come on, at least defend yourself. You can actually exploit that in a number of Soviet missions, where you can just kill allied ships without them doing anything about it, because they... Oh, okay. Wait, I can select these during flight? I thought I couldn't do that. Never mind, let's kill this technician here, because I can. And then let's kill you. And then let's scout the rest of this area here. There's some crystal here, but if you really need that crystal, you're kind of desperate anyway. So, yeah. But as you can see, 1 hour has passed, which is about 35 minutes in-game time. So this would have been a pretty decent challenge if that was the total time limit, but alas, it is not. But it doesn't really matter. I think this is a bit of a breather mission after some more difficult missions, and to be honest, let's just build tanks we don't need. To be honest, there's... I guess we can also build a land transport, we don't have to do everything without choppers. The previous mission can be fairly difficult if you don't know what to do. If you try to play this mission and you don't know that the time limit applies to the second part of the mission, that's a lot more difficult. It's also a lot more difficult if you are unaware that you can get Tanya in that mission. Just try to do it with just your rifleman and whatnot. And so those missions are missions where you strongly profit from having knowledge of the mission. It doesn't always go for all missions. For example, this one here, you can get the satellite, so you're pretty much what's happening here. So it's pretty clear what you're supposed to do. You can see the power plants and everything, so it's fairly clear. Okay, you know what? You can kill the dogs here. It's fairly clear what you're supposed to do on that end as well. And you don't really profit much from knowing what the deal is. There's no real secret here. You can see the entire map once you have the satellite, without like using a map from a guide or so. And would you please kill that submarine? That would be really appreciated. And choppers, please get your blades over there. Guys, what? Really? Why are you not... That guy's in range. Why are we not attacking this? Don't tell... This killed my entire fleet. That's incredible. This one submarine killed this entire fleet, which just didn't fight. That is amazing.
Silos.
That is truly amazing. Just get over here and get yourself killed as well.
Building.
I mean, I knew these guys aren't really smart, but come on. That one guy here could attack the submarine without moving, so that submarine was in range. So don't tell me I had to guide them through there. Also, you please kill this guy. These guys should be enough to kill the one submarine, but I'm not entirely sure. Just in case you can't do this job either, let's just send the choppers up there as well. You can bait the submarine, and then you can actually kill it. There we go. Nope, yeah. That's why I use the choppers, because you can't do that either, can you? Okay guys, let's see whether you can do that.
Building.
I'm not convinced you can.
Building.
That's going to build stuff I don't really need because I have the money and I'm too lazy to build silos. Guys, attack this. Where are you even going? Anyway, so that was the last submarine, evident by these guys here popping up. And now all we have to do is wait for them. And there's also 2 cruisers coming up here, at least 2. Those are going to need a while, and I think I want to clear the path here, so let's just sell that for no particular reason. And let's just hang out here until they reach the northern part of the map. I'm not quite sure whether you can not lose any of these. I know that you win when one of the cruisers is off map. So I've never tried it. I've never run out of time here either, because there's really so much time. There's no real need to get anything else. Let's just build a gap generator, because I can. Yeah, if you want to have an even easier time, you can just send an MCV over here and establish a base here after destroying their construction yard, so they can't even send anything after you. And this is actually animated, nice. I guess they did animate this one here because it only costs so many resources. And to be honest, this one here would look really weird if it was not animated. Then it's just kind of like a tuning fork in the standing here. But it has no effect on the AI, so yeah, the gap generator. Oh, that only costs 500. Well, if it would do anything, that would be even greater. The gap generator in Command & Conquer 2 also has an odd story, so it never appears in the campaign. You can build it in skirmish and multiplayer, and it's a bit weird.
Under attack.
Is it by what? Oh, it's the planes again, of course. Yeah, so the planes are the only thing that's kind of left.
Yes, sir?
You can build it in skirmish. It's not animated, it's just completely static. And it's never mentioned, acknowledged, or shown in the campaign, which makes me think that they didn't want to include initially, but then did include it. There are a couple of units like that in Retaliation 2, such as I think Soviets was supposed to have flamethrowers like they have here. I think there's a Chrono tank, the Phalanx tank, which is also dummied out. The Chrono prison was shown on, I think it was mentioned on the box or in ads. There's a lot of stuff like that. Anyway, these guys here are going to need a while until they reach that northern part of the map, but that's fine, we've got time. And, yep, now the exciting music kicks in now that all threats have been eliminated. But I'm okay with that. Let's just fix you. Oh yeah, and cruisers are also anti-air, which I suppose is nice as well. Yeah, you can conquer the other side of the map, but to be honest, just go with the improved build speed. And we're completely out of funds here. And I don't think there are even any ore mines. No, it doesn't look like it. Except no regenerating ore here. At least not on this side of the map, but there's more than you need really, so who cares. Okay, please hurry up a little bit. That would be appreciated. Yeah, this was the longest mission so far, but not really because it's the most difficult, mostly because it just takes a while, but it's not too much of a challenge.
Mission accomplished.
And here we go. That took us 1 hour, 10 minutes and 1 second in in-game time. Nice. And we have a ton of money left. And we don't even get a score. What a shame. Thanks for watching and see you next time. There's really only 3 missions left. For the allies, that is.